Hare Krishna, Lalitam Prabhuji, Dandap Pranam, Raja Prabhu, Dandap Pranam, all Prabhuji, Prabhupada, Gurudev. Start. Very yesterday. Two 35. I think 12 will be done. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Is it audible clear? Is it audio clear? Raju Prabhu?
Yes.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatirmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatudeshkarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Mukam karoti vachalam pamugalam gayategirim yatsupatamaham vande. Shri Gurum Jirasaranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Mishram. Om Apavitra Pavitrova Sarva Vasangatu Piva Yasmare Pundari Kaksham Sabhakhya Bhyantaram Suchi. Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu. Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashanti Surayo Diviva Chakshuratatam Sad Viprasa Vipanyamo Jagruham Sasamedade Vishnu Yat Paramam Padam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Read the translation, devotees.
Hare Krishna. All glories to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda. All glories to Advaita Chandra and all glories to the devotees of Lord Gauranga. Hare Krishna.
Recite.
పంచతత్వాత్మకం కృష్ణం భక్తరూపాస్వరూపకం భక్తావతారం భక్తాఖ్యాం నమామి భక్తశక్తికం. Let me offer my obeisances of the Lord Sri Krishna, who has manifested himself in 5 features. As a devotee, Bhaktarupa, expansion of a devotee; Bhakta Swarupakam, Bhaktavataram, incarnation of a devotee; Bhaktakyam, pure devotee; Bhakta Shaktikam, devotional energy. The 5 features. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. Sri Nityananda Prabhu is Krishna's first personal expansion as Balaram. Sri Advaita Acharya is Mahavishnu and Sadashiva. Srivas Thakur is Krishna's pure devotee, Narada Muni, and symbolizes devotion bhakti. Sri Gadadhar Pandita is Krishna's internal energy, Srimati Radharani, Srimati Lalita Sati, Lagni Shakti. Purport last lines. This confirms the Vedic Sutra. Parasa Shakti Vividhaiva Shruyate. All these bhakta subjects taken together constitute Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Next, Chair.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Please continue.
CC Madhya 19.53. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha. O most munificent incarnation, you are Krishna himself appearing as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You have assumed the golden color of Srimati Radharani and you are widely distributing pure love of Krishna. We offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Madhya. Singing. Who is going to sing? Singing. Go ahead, Lavanya.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. CC Madhya Leela 7.96. The Lord chanted, Krishna, 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 Hey. Krishna, 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 Hey. Krishna, 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 Rakshama. Krishna, 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 Pahimam. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshama. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Pahimam. That is, O Lord Krishna, please protect me and maintain me. That is, O Lord Rama, descendant of King Raghu, please protect me. O Krishna, O Keshava, killer of the Keshi demon, please maintain me. Hare Krishna.
Jai, thank you. We'll continue. Some Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, chapter 19. And we are at text 235. Another 22 verses there. 22,
Prabhuji, 249, I think, Prabhuji. 249, Prabhuji.
248, yeah?
249.
Avana? My message in the yesterday message, that message. ఎవరైనా పెట్టిందా ప్రభు?
నేనే హోస్ట్ చేశా ప్రభుజీ నిన్న. అదే
249
249 ప్రభుజీ.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Tomorrow we need to read from the above verse. 235 పెట్టింది లావణ్య. That's where I'm thinking.
మాతాజీ మాతాజీ
ప్రభుజీ చంద్రశేఖర అది వచ్చిందా మనకి చదివినప్పుడు డ్రీమ్? ఐఎమ్ నాట్ షూర్. మీరు హోస్ట్ చేశారు, బట్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్. Tapan Mishra. Anyway, we can read from this one, right? ఇందులో like 50 వరకే ఉన్నాయి, so 56. 56 is the last verse, so you can. Hare Krishna.
This is a thing. This is a thing, devotees, not inattentive all the time.
నా ప్రభుజీ 249 ప్రభుజీ, నా దాంట్లో 249 వరకు ఓపెన్ అయి ఉంది. 249 అయిపోయింది ప్రభుజీ.
Sure. అక్కడి చేద్దాం, but sometimes I also forget. So whoever there, why don't they send,
Actually, I want to send Prabhuji, but I remember exactly because that's the reason.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. 249. Start Madhya, Rashmi Madhya.
Yes, Prabhuji. भिक्षा कराना मिश्रा काहे प्रभु पाया धारी, एका भिक्षा प्रभुजी डाउन. हाँ, एका भिक्षा मागी मोरे देखा कृपाकारी. Translation given by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. After offering lunch to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Tapan Mishra begged a favor from the Lord and requested him to award him.
In Chala past, today I'm past, sorry.
That's okay, Ravi. Requested him to award him mercy.
Next.
यावत तो मारा हाया काशी पूरे सार, स्थिति मोरा घरा विना भिक्षा ना करी बाकाती. Translation. Tapan Mishra said, as long as your lordship stays in Varanasi, please do not accept an invitation from anyone but me. प्रभु 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 जाने ना दीना पंचाशत से रही बा, सन्यासीरा संगे भिक्ष कहा ना करीबा. Translation. It was known to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that he would remain there only 5 or 7 days. He would not accept any invitation that involved Mayavadi sannyasis.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Let me see whoever joined. Vani Mata, are you able to do? Okay.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam. Please continue.
Yes, Prabhuji. Eta janji tandra bhiksha kaila angikara vasa nishta kaile chandra shekhare raghara. Translation. With this understanding, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu agreed to accept lunch at the place of Tapan Mishra. The Lord made his residence at the home of Chandrasekhara. महाराष्ट्रीय विप्र आसी तंद्रे मिलीला, प्रभु तंद्रे स्नेह करी कृपा प्रतीक्षीला. Prakashila, sorry. Translation. The Maharashtrian Brahmana came and the Lord met him. Out of affection, the Lord bestowed his mercy upon him. Mahaprabhu aila suni shishta shishta jana, Brahmana kshatriya asi karena darshana. Translation. Hearing that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had come, all the respectable members of the Brahmana and Kshatriya communities came to see him.
Thank you, Madhya.
Thank you.
Yeah, finish, Lavanya.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Shri Rupa Upare Prabhuraya Kripa Haila Atyanta Vistara Katha Sankshepa Kahila. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. Much mercy was thus bestowed upon Sri Rupa Goswami, and I have briefly described all those topics. Shraddha kare ye katha shune ye jani prema bhakti paya se chaitanya chirane. Translation. Whoever hears this narration with faith and love certainly develops love of God at the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Rupa Raghunatha Padayara Asha Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahe Krishna Dasa. Translation. Praying at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Sri Raghunatha, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishnadasa, narrate Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Hare Krishna. Thus, the end of the Bhaktivedanta purpose to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, 19th chapter, describing the Lord's instruction to Sri Rupa Goswami at Prayaga in the science of devotional service. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very, very important chapter, devotees. We'll continue with Subodhini.
Yeah, Prabhu, I shared already Subodhini.
Yeah, Jai Jai. Thank you, Prabhu. So this is the plane. This is the ultimate falashruti of hearing. What is the falashruti of hearing instructions to Rupa Goswami from Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Shraddhakari yehi katha sune ye jane. Prema bhakti paya se chaitanya charane. Whoever hears this narration with faith and love certainly develops love of God at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is none other than Krishna himself. I'm just sharing Subodhini Jai. 1 second. Yeah. Chandravan Prabhu, please read sections.
Prabhuji, I'll read and go, Prabhuji. I need to go.
Achha, you want to go? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah,
1 second.
19th chapter.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
Continue.
read chapter. Sandarva Prabhuji, I'll read, Prabhuji. Yeah. 19th chapter, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructs Srila Rupa Goswami. 1 to 12, Rupa Goswami preparation to meet Lord Chaitanya. Rupa Goswami gives 50% of his wealth to Brahmanas, 25% to family, and 25% per person in emergencies. He sends 2 people to Puri to find out when Lord Chaitanya will go to Vrindavana. 13 to 20, the Nawab of Bengal arrests Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami gives up his government service and discusses Bhagavatam at home. The Nawab comes to his house and orders his arrest. 31 to 60, Rupa Goswami and Anupama meet Lord Chaitanya at Prayaga. 31 to 35a, Rupa Goswami leaves 1000 kais per Sanatana Goswami with a grasser and writes a letter to Sanatana. 35b to 60, Rupa and Anupama go to Prayaga and meet Lord Chaitanya at Bindu Madhava temple. 61 to 76, Sri Vallabha Bhatta meets the Lord. Vallabha visits the Lord Chaitanya and praises the qualities of Rupa Goswami and Anupama, quoting scripture. Lord Chaitanya appreciated him. 77 to 113, Lord Chaitanya visits Adaila Grama. 77 to 91, Vallabha invites Lord Chaitanya to his home and offers him lunch. 92 to 113, Lord Chaitanya is dealing with Raghupati Upadhyaya and coming back to Prayaga. 114 to 134, Lord Chaitanya's mercy on Rupa and Sanatana Goswami. 114 to 117, Lord Chaitanya empowers Srila Rupa Goswami. 118 to 134. The glorious qualities of Rupa and Sanatana. 135 to 237. Lord Chaitanya teachings to Sri Rupa Goswami. 138 to 150. The rarity and glory of Krishna Bhakta. 151 to 165. The process of cultivating Krishna Bhakti, the growth of Bhakti Lata. 166 to 182. Pure devotional service, Shuddha Bhakti. 183 to 191. The primary and the secondary rasas, smellers. 192 to 210. The categories of Rati, attachment to Krishna. 211 to 234. Symptoms of the five rasas. 235 to 237. Instruction to expand the science of Bhakti. 238 to 257. Lord Chaitanya leaves Prayaga for Varanasi. 238 to 244. Rupa Goswami wants to go with Lord Chaitanya to Varanasi, but the Lord forbids him and proceeds. 245 to 257. Chandrasekhara and Tapana Misra serve the Lord at Varanasi. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Chandravan Prabhu?
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah, 112 Rupa Goswami's preparation to meet Lord Chaitanya. On empowerment of Rupa Goswami to spread the Vrindavan pastimes. Vrindavaniyam Rasakeli Vartam. Lord Chaitanya, being anxious to receive the to revive the Vrindavan pastimes of Lord Krishna. Kalena luptam nija sakti mukta Sancharya Rupe Vyatanot Punah Sa, which were almost lost to memory, impregnated the heart of Rupa Goswami with spiritual potency by which he could revive them. Prabhur Vidav Pragivaloka Srushtam. Just as before the creation, the Lord enlightened Brahma with the details of the creation and manifested the Vedic knowledge. All glories to Lord Chaitanya and his devotees. 3 to 5. Plans to give up material acts. After meeting Lord Chaitanya in Ramakeli, Rupa and Sanatana returned to their homes and devised a means to give up their material activities. They paid a large amount of money to two Brahmanas who performed religious ceremonies and chanted Krishna Nama so that Rupa and Sanatana might soon attain the shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord Chaitanya. 69. Division of wealth. Rupa Goswami returned home with large quantities of riches loaded in boats. He gave 50% of wealth in charity to Brahmanas and Vaishnavas, 25% to his relatives, and kept 25% with respectable Brahmana for his personal safety, as he was expecting some legal complications. He kept with the local Bengali grocer 10,000 coins, which were later spent by Sanatana Goswami. 10 to 12. The two people are to Puri. Hearing the Lord Chaitanya had returned to Puri was preparing to go to Vrindavana through the forest, Rupa Goswami sent two people find out when Lord Chaitanya would depart from Vrindavana so that he could make proper arrangements.
Prabhuji, I'm available to read.
Yes, Prabhu. Section, this read. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm better, Prabhu, but I cannot sing the shlokas, but I'll read at least.
Yeah. Continue.
The Nawab of Bengal arrest Sanatana Goswami. Bhagavata Vichara giving up Rajaseva. While Sanatana Goswami was in Gaudadesha, he thought, the Nawab is pleased with me. This is an obligation. If he somehow becomes angry with me, I shall be greatly relieved. On the pretext of bad health, Sanatana remained home, giving up government service. He used to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam in an assembly of 20 to 30 Brahmanas. The greedy Kayasthas, clerical and secretarial staff, performed the government duties at that time. Two kinds of educational systems. Paravidya, any literature giving information about spiritual world, spiritual life, spiritual identity, and the spirit soul is called Paravidya, Srimad Bhagavatam. Aparavidya deals with material knowledge, the four Vedas and their corollaries known as Siksha, Kalpa, Vyakarna, Nirukti, Chanda, and Jyotisa. One day, Nawab Hussain Shah came to their location. All the Brahmanas and Sanatana Goswami stood up and respectfully gave him a sitting place to honor him. Any exalted thing must be considered a part of power of Supreme Personality of Godhead. When any person, even a Mlecha Yavana, occupies an exalted executive post, one should consider that he has acquired the Lord's grace. The Nawab, I sent my physician to you, and he has reported that you are healthy and not diseased. And I am depending on you for many of my activities, but you have given up your duties and spoiled my activities. Tell me frankly your intention. Sanatana Goswami, you can no longer expect any service from me. Please arrange for someone else to tend to the management. The Nawab, your elder brother myself is acting like a plunderer by attacking other states, by killing many living entities. As a meat eater, he has destroyed all Bengal. Now you are destroying all my plans by not taking care of administrative duties. Sanatana Goswami, you are the supreme ruler of Bengal and are completely independent. Whenever someone commits a fault, you punish him accordingly. Arrest of Sanatana Goswami. Hearing this, the Nawab ordered the arrest of Sanatana Goswami so that he would not be able to leave. At this time, the Nawab was going to attack Orissa and he told Sanatana Goswami to come with him. Sanatana replied, "You are going to Orissa to give pain to the Supreme Lord, so I am powerless to go with you." The Nawab again arrested Sanatana Goswami and kept him in prison. At this time, Lord Chaitanya departed for Vrindavana from Puri. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. 31 to 60, Mana. Lalit Mohan Prabhu? Nara, Haripur? Can a
Oh,
message?
in a hearing mode for 10 minutes only.
Acha, okay, I will continue. Thank you, thank you. 31 to 60, Rupa Goswami and Anupama meet Lord Chaitanya at Prayaga. 31 to 35a, Rupa's letter to Sanatana. The two persons who went to Puri returned and informed Rupa Goswami that Lord Chaitanya had already departed from Vrindavana. Rupa Goswami immediately wrote a letter to Sanatana Goswami informing this. Myself and Anupama are going to see Lord Chaitanya. I left 10,000 coins with the grosser. Use that money to somehow get out of prison and meet us in Vrindavana. Rupa's letter to Sanatana, brother. Rani. 35b to 37, Rupa and Anupama went to see Lord Chaitanya. Rupa Goswami's younger brother was a great devotee whose actual name was Sri Vallabha, but he was given the name Anupama Mallika. So younger brother, Tamudu, Unko Tamudu. Sanatana Goswami is Anna, Rupa Goswami. They both went to Prayaga and were pleased to hear that Lord Chaitanya was there. 38 to 40. Flood of love in Prayaga. At Prayaga, Lord Chaitanya went to the Bindu Madhava temple and thousands of people followed him. Some of them were crying, some laughing, some dancing, some chanting, and some were rolling on the ground, exclaiming, Krishna, Krishna. Ganga and Yamuna were not able to flood Prayaga with water. But Lord Chaitanya inundated Prayaga with waves of ecstatic love for Krishna. 41 to 43. The two brothers saw Lord Chaitanya at Bindu Madhava temple. Seeing the crowd, they stood in a secluded place. The Lord was loudly chanting and dancing in prema and asked everyone to chant, Hari, Hari. Everyone was astounded to see his greatness, Mahima. The Lord's Leelas at Prayaga cannot be described. 44 to 47. Meeting the Lord, Lord Chaitanya had made an acquaintance with a South Indian Brahmana who invited him for meals. While Lord Chaitanya was sitting in a solitary place at his home, Rupa Goswami and Sri Vallabha came to meet him. Seeing the Lord from a distance, they put two clumps of straw between their two clumps of straw between their teeth, and fell down like rods. Dandavat complete. That showing humility, humble at the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, offering him obeisances. Overwhelmed with ecstatic emotion, reciting various verses, they stood up and fell down again and again. 48 to 50, Lord Chaitanya was pleased to see Rupa Goswami and told him, Stand up, my dear Rupa, come here. It is not possible to describe Krishna's mercy, for he has delivered you both from the well of material enjoyment. Vishaya Kupa. Vishaya Kupa. Vishaya Kupa is nothing but Andha Kupa. Dark well. Very good. One of the one of the hell name. Andha Kupam, Kumbhi Pakam, Suchi Mukam. Like that. So Vishaya Kupam, material enjoyment. Haribol. So next we continue. 51. 51 words. Let me ask again. Vani Mataji, can you recite and read?
Yes, Prabhuji. 50. A devotee from a dog eater's family is greater than a non-devotee scholar. Lord Krishna in Hari Bhakti Vilasa 10.127. Name Bhaktaschaturvedi. Even though a person is learned in Vedic literatures, he is not accepted as my devotee unless he is pure in devotional service. Madbhakta Sva Pancha Priya. But even if a person is born in a dog eater's family, he is dear to me if he is a pure devotee. Tasmai deyam tato griyam. Indeed, all respect should be given to him and whatever he offers should be accepted. Sacha pujye yatha hi aham. Such devotees are as worshipable as I am. 51 to 52. The Lord mercifully embraced the two brothers and placed his feet on their heads. Then they both humbly folded their hands and offered the following prayers. 53. The most munificent Lord Chaitanya. Namo Mahavadanyaya, O most munificent incarnation. Krishna Prema Pradayate. You are widely distributing pure love of Krishna. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya. You are Krishna himself appearing as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sorry, I'll read the full thing. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha. You are Krishna himself appearing as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, assuming the golden color of Srimati Radharani. We offer our respectful obeisances. Should I continue, Prabhuji?
We'll give it to one devotee. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So they regularly we recite, right? This is from CC Madhya 19.53. Every time before we reading Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, we recite these prayers, Namo Mahavadanya. And this is one of the Bhoga prayers. Namo Mahavadanya Krishna Prema Pradayate. Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namre Gaura Krishna. Next, Namo Brahmanyaya Devaya Go Brahmanyaya Tacha. Jagadidaya Krishna Govindaya Namo. That is something. Thank you, Mataji. So 54. Sirisha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat.
No problem.
Lord Chaitanya, 54. Lord Chaitanya maddened the world with prema. Govinda Leelamrita 1.2. Yognanamattam Bhuvanam Dayarlur. He has converted all three worlds with which were maddened by ignorance. Ullagayan api akarot pramattam, and saved them from their diseased condition by making them mad. Swaprema sampat sudaya buddheham, with the nectar from the treasure house of love of God. These are wonderful acts. Shri Krishna Chaitanyam Amum Prapadye. Let us take full shelter of that personality of God, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. 55 to 57. News of Sanatana. Lord Chaitanya then asked them about Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami. Sanatana Goswami. Rupa Goswami replied, Sanatana has now been arrested by Hussain Shah's government. If you kindly save him, he can be liberated. The Lord said, Sanatana has already been released from his confinement and he will soon meet with me. 58 to 60. Lunch and stay. The Brahmana then requested Lord Chaitanya to accept lunch. Balabhadra Bhattacharya invited the two brothers to take lunch also,
and the Lord's remnants were offered to them. Lord Chaitanya's residence was at Triveni, beside the confluence of Ganges and Yamuna. The two brothers also stayed nearby. Can I continue?
Thank you, Mother.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Kinchan Prabhu, no, please read.
Hare Krishna. 1 to 76, Sri Vallabha Bhatta meets Lord Chaitanya. 61 to 65, Vallabha Bhatta came to Adaila Grama, hearing that Lord Chaitanya had arrived. He offered obeisances to the Lord, embraced him, and they discussed the topics about the Krishna for some time. The Lord felt great ecstatic love, but checked his feelings shying before Vallabha Bhatta. Yet this ecstatic love raged within, and Vallabha Bhatta was astonished to detect this. Thereafter, Vallabha Bhatta invited the Lord for lunch, and the Lord introduced the brothers Rupa and Anupama to him. 66 to 69, Rupa Goswami humility. From the distance, Rupa Goswami and Anupama offered obeisances to Vallabha Bhatta with a great humility. When Vallabha Bhatta walked towards them, they ran to more distant place, and Rupa Goswami said, I am untouchable and most sinful. Please do not touch me. Vallabha Bhatta was surprised. Lord Chaitanya, however, was pleased and said, don't touch him, for he belongs to the low caste. You are the follower of the Vedic principle, Vaidika, a well experienced performer of sacrifices, Yajnika, and belong to the aristocracy, Kulina. 72, Vallabha Bhatta praised the two brothers, understanding the hints of the Lord Chaitanya, and said, since these two are constantly chanting the holy name of Krishna, how can they be untouchable? On the contrary, they are most exalted. One who always keeps the Lord's holy name on his tongue is greater than the initiated Brahmana. Srimad Bhagavatam 3.33.7 Aho Bata Swapacho. 73 to 75, Lord Chaitanya was pleased to hear Vallabha Bhatta quoting from Shastras about the position of devotee. He praised him and in Prema quoted Shastric verses. So,
Thank you.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Who is the Anupama, Prabhuji? Anupama is the brother of
Brother of Rupa Goswami.
so
Younger.
Sanatana and
Yeah, Sanatana and Anupama. Is another name Sri Vallabha. Okay.
So they both came, Prabhuji. They both came to Prayagra.
Yeah.
Sanatana Goswami didn't come, right?
Sanatana Goswami didn't go, but he sent a letter to him and put some money, 10,000 coins, and we are going to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is ready to go to Vrindavana, so please come there to Prayaga. So thank you, Prabhu. Now next, this is very important verse, Bhakti Pansa, and this also 337, 333.7 we have recited previously also as a part of Bhakti Vaibhava close course. SB 333, let me 1 second see, 33.7. Aho badasva pachato gariyan yajihwagre vartate namatubhyam te pustapaste juhu sasturarya brahmanuchurnama grihanti ete. ఒకసారి ట్రాన్స్లేట్ చేయండి కనెక్టెడ్ వర్స్ చేయండి. దట్ మీన్స్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్ ఉంది ఇక్కడ. విల్ టాక్ రీడ్ ఎనీ
Translation. Oh, how glorious are they whose tongues are chanting your holy name. Even if born in the families of dog eaters, such persons are worshipable. Persons who chant the holy name of your lordship must have executed all kinds of austerities and fire sacrifices and achieved all the good manners of the Acharya, good manners of the Aryans. To be chanting the holy name of your lordship, They must have bathed at holy places of pilgrimage, studied the Vedas, and fulfilled everything required.
Come back to PDF. So, and this is, I'm talking to myself, okay? One who always keeps the Lord's holy name on his tongue is greater than a initiated Brahmana. In ISKCON, second initiation, first initiations are there. So, but a person, okay, he always chant the holy names is greater than an initiated Brahmana. So see, that is their first initiation, second initiation, of course. But a person, even though not going through that process, but always faith in Supreme Lord, always confidence in Supreme Lord's instructions, and following, like, reciting all his holy names, reading, whatever, hearing, if somebody not educated, at least they can hear about the Supreme Lord, right? The ear can use for hearing. So those kind of devotees. Prabhupada talks about here. Lord's holy name on his tongue is greater than an initiated Brahmana. That's why we said Aho Patasva Papachogariya. We'll continue. 74. Let me ask whoever not read. Okay, one time I played the second time. Yeah, Rashmi Mataji and Lavanya, please recite. Next
Hare
to
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
74. Bhakti burns the reactions of low birth. Hari Bhakti Sudhodaya 3.11. Suchi Sadbhakti Diptagni Dagdha Durjati Kalmasaha Swapakopi Buddhi Salabhyo Navedagnopi Nastikah. One who is purified due to bhakti, which is like a blazing fire that burns to ashes all the sinful reaction of low birth. Although born in a family of dog eaters, is recognized by learned scholars. But although person may be scholar in Vedic knowledge, he is not recognized if he is an atheist. 75. All virtues of futile without bhakti. Hari Bhakti Sudodhya 3.12. Bhagavad Bhakti Hinasya Jati Shastram Japastapah Aprana Seva Dehasya Mandanam Lokaranjanam. For a person devoid a devotional service, high birth, scripture knowledge, austerities, and mantra chanting are all like ornaments on a dead body that simply serve the concocted pleasure of the populace.
Thank you.
76. Thank you, Prabhupada.
Thank you. I think finish it. 76 is small text.
Yes. 76. Vallabha Bhatta was astonished. Seeing the Lord's ecstatic love, his knowledge of the essence of devotional service, his personal beauty and influence. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So this was the 3.11 also same meaning to this Bhagavatam verse 333.7. And without bhakti, everything is useless. Waste of time, something like that. Like ornaments on a dead body. A high birth unna, scriptural knowledge unna, austerities unna, any age, but devoid of devotional service, dead man's ornaments. No use, right? Haribol. Okay. 77 and 133. Haribol, Prabhu? Lalit Murmu, are you back?
Yes, Prabhu.
Continue.
Text 77 to 113. Lord Chaitanya visits Adaila Grama. Text 77 to 99. Vallabh Bhatta's service to Lord Chaitanya. Text 77 to 83. The Lord's ecstasy while crossing the Yamuna. Vallabha Bhatta then took Lord Chaitanya and his associates in a boat to place Adaila for lunch. While crossing Yamuna, the Lord saw the glossy black water and in ecstatic love he jumped into the water. Everyone became fearful and hastily pulled him out of the water. Back in the boat, the Lord began to dance and the boat tilted due to his weight. Filling up with water, it was on the verge of sinking. The Lord tried to restrain himself as far as possible before Vallabhacharya, but couldn't. Seeing the circumstances, he finally became calm so that the boat was able to reach the shore of Adaila. Fearing for the Lord's welfare, Vallabhatta stayed in his association. Text 84 to 87a, a reception at Vallabhatta's house. Vallabhatta arranged for the Lord's bath, offered him a sitting place, personally washed his feet, and sprinkled that water over himself and his family. Then they offered the Lord new garments and worshipped him with great pomp, offering scents, incense, flowers, and lamps. 87 Bravo to 91. Lunch and rest. Vallabhatta induced Balabhadra Bhattacharya to cook and with great care and affection offered lunch to the Lord. Rupa Goswami and Anupama. Okay. To the Lord, Rupa Goswami and Anupama. He offered the Lord's remnants to Rupa and Krishna Dasa. He gave the Lord spices, made him to rest, and personally massaged his legs. Then the Lord asked him to take prasada. After taking prasada, he returned to the lotus feet of the Lord. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, thank you. Lavanya, you read some and I'll read some and we'll conclude. Read one or two.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. 92 to 108, Lord Chaitanya's dealings with Raghupati Upadhyaya. 92 to 95, Raghupati Upadhyaya, a learned scholar, a great devotee, and a respectable gentleman of the Tiruhita district came there. He offered respect to Lord Chaitanya, and the Lord blessed him. Always stay in Krishna consciousness. Krishna Mati Rahu. Ratirastu Rahua. Okay. Krishna Mati Rahu. The Lord then asked him to describe Krishna. Kaha Krishnena Varnana. He then recited some verses he personally composed. Hearing them, the Lord was overwhelmed. Raghupati Upadhyaya. I worship Maharaja Nanda. It is from Padyavali 126. Smritim apare, smritim itare, bar.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, just a second. It is from Padyavali, right?
Padhyavali, Pedda Undadi, we can you choose either Shadagoswami Ashtakam or Brahma Samhita. Big verses.
Can you recite for me? Because I am not getting the tune.
Shrutim apare smritimitare bharatamanye bhajantu bhavabhita ahamihanandam vande yasya ninde param brahma. Read the translation.
Yeah. Those who are afraid of material existence worship the Vedic literature, Shruti. Some worship their corollaries, Smriti, and others worship the Mahabharata. As far as I am concerned, I worship Krishna's father, Maharaj Nanda, in whose courtyard the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Absolute Truth, is playing.
Continue. Next. 97, 98, continue. I'll finish remaining part.
97. The Lord requested Raghupati Upadhyaya to recite more, and he did so. 98. The Supreme Brahman is hunting the gopis. It's from Padyavali 99.
Do it, yeah.
Kam prati kataitam ishe samprapti kova pratitim ayutu gopati tanaya kunje gopa viduti vitam brahma. To whom can I speak? Who will believe me when I say that? Krishna, the Supreme Lord, is hunting the gopis in the bushes by the banks of the river Yamuna. 99 to 100. Lord Chaitanya requested him to continue speaking Krishna's pastimes. Thus the Lord was absorbed in ecstatic love and his mind and body slackened. Seeing this, Raghupati Upadhyaya decided that the Lord was not a human but Krishna himself.
So who is him? Lord requested him.
Raghupati Upadhyaya.
Who is Raghupat Upadhyaya? Read it. ఇక్కడ ఉంది కదా.
Yeah,
వీళ్ళన్ని
scholar
స్కాలర్
of Tirupati district, Tiruhita district. Came to see Lord. He is a scholar. He came to see Lord Chaitanya. So he asked him to recite verses. Yeah.
Very well. Yes, thank you. So let me continue. Okay. Lord Chaitanya's inquiry and Raghupati Upadhyaya's reply. So these 4 verses, what is the form of Supreme Lord? Foremost being Shama Sundara, Shamam Eva Param Rupam. 102. Abode, best of all Krishna's abodes. Madhura, Puri Vara. Age, best of Balya, Pauganda, Kaishwara. Which is the best? He is asking. Pursued, Vaya Kaishorakam Dhyayam. 104. Mellow, best mellow. Conjugal love, Adya Eva Paro Rasaha. Adya Eva Paro Rasaha. 105 to 107, Lord Chaitanya said, you have certainly given first class conclusions. First class conclusion. Happy with it, his conclusions. He then recited the full verse. See its 4 lines in the above table, Padhyavali 82. Padhyavali 82. Okay. In a faltering voice, Lord Chaitanya then embraced Raghupati Upadhyaya in ecstatic love. Raghupati Upadhyaya also was overwhelmed by love and began to dance. 108. Vallabha Bhatta was struck with wonder to see Lord Chaitanya and Raghupati Upadhyaya dance. He even brought his 2 sons and made them fall at the Lord's lotus feet. Hare Krishna. We'll stop here, devotees. We will decide, those 11 slokas of Bhakti Vaibhava. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. We'll continue from this section on Monday. Okay. And Monday and Tuesday. And Wednesday onwards, we won't be there because of, our Kartik Yatra. So you all. మీరు వస్తున్నారా ప్రభు లలిత్ మోహన్ ప్రభు? Are you coming this time?
వస్తున్నా బ్రో. I'm coming.
With your family?
No, bro. So my small kid is now 1 year old. So my wife said she can't come. నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ నుంచి వస్తాం ప్రభు ఈ ఫ్యామిలీ తోటి. ఈ 3 యాత్రలు అయితే రాలేం ప్రభు. అంటే 2 యాత్రలు, లాస్ట్ యాత్ర రాలేదు, ఈ యాత్ర రాలేదు. నెక్స్ట్ యాత్ర నుంచి వస్తాను.
హరే కృష్ణ ట్యూస్డే కూడా ఉన్నారు కదా మీరు?
ఓ సారీ, థ్యాంక్ యూ బాబు.
మీరు ఇంకో రోజు వచ్చి ట్రైన్ ఎక్కారు మళ్ళా.
లేదు, ఆయన ఈ క్లాస్ ఉందని చెప్పి ఈయన కూడా పోయినా అంటే ఈ యాత్ర లేదు లేదు.
అయితే డౌట్ వచ్చింది.
మరి అదే అంటుంది, నేను మర్చిపోయాను బాబు. 4 PM అని పోతుంది, ఎప్పుడు 4 AM అన్నారు కదా ట్రైన్. అరిపో. సో ఓకే, ఫ్రమ్ ట్యూస్డే ఆన్వర్డ్స్.
ట్యూస్డే రోజు, అది కూడా
ట్యూస్డే ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్.
ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్
అంతే కదా, ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్ ట్యూస్డే.
అవునవును.
అరిపో. Sure. Thank you for reminding, Babu. Love you. Okay, 1 second. On Monday, and maybe we'll stop that section. Rupa Goswami మళ్ళీ మంచి కూర్చొని చదువుదాం వచ్చిన తర్వాత. Lot of conclusions, very nice teachings are there. We'll continue.
So we are not having for this week, right? Is it?
This week, వాళ్ళ personal sadhana they have to do. We'll continue from this section from CC Subodhini on Monday. Okay. పెడదాం మీ గ్రూప్లో మెసేజ్ పెడదాం. హరే కృష్ణ. Okay, so now let us continue with our Bhakti Vaibhav exam recitations. ఇంతది Bhakti Vaibhav ఓపెన్ చేసినారా ఇక్కడ? Bhakti Vaibhav. Okay. So Prabhu, I will recite, Prabhu. Correct me if I am wrong, going wrong anywhere. I will do. Then next, Vani Mataji. Only 2 of us here. Vani Mata, Hare Krishna, you are here, no? Ask to unmute. Vani Mata, Haribo. Okay, I will anyway. I'm going to recite Then later you recite Mataji, okay? With the
Yes, sure,
translation.
Prabhuji.
విత్ ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ ఆల్సో ఒక లాస్ట్ టైం ఇక ఫిఫ్త్ క్యాంటో మేబీ మనకు కొన్ని రోజులు పడుతుంది, కొన్ని మంత్సే పట్టచ్చు రెగ్యులర్ రీడింగ్కి. బట్ ఇది వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ప్రేయర్స్. ఓకే, శ్రీమద్ భాగవతం ఫిఫ్త్ క్యాంటో ఫిఫ్త్ చాప్టర్ ఎంటైటిల్డ్ యాజ్ లార్డ్ ఋషభదేవాస్ టీచింగ్స్ టు హిస్ సన్స్. ఋషభ ఉవాచ నాయం దేహో ఋషభ ఉవాచ.
నాయం దేహో దేహభాజాం నృలుప్త.
Yes, Babu. SB 5.5.1. ऋषभ उवाच नायं देहो देहभाजामृलोके कष्टान् कामानर्हते विद्भुजां ये तपो दिव्यं पुत्रकायेन सत्वं शुद्ध्येद् यस्मात् ब्रह्म सौख्यं त्वनन्तं. Now Rishabhadeva told to his sons, my dear boys, of all the living entities who have accepted material bodies in this world, one who has been awarded this human form should not work hard day and night simply for sense gratification. Prabhupada give an example of donkey, which is available even for dogs and hogs that eat stool. One should engage in penance and austerity to attain the divine position of devotional service. By such activity, one's heart is purified, and when one attains this position, he attains eternal blissful life, which is transcendental to material happiness and which continues forever. Very, very important instruction. That's where why we need to practice devotional life. So this is the goal of devotional life. Heart is purified, attains when one attains this position. What is that position? Situated in servitor mood in the process of bhakti yoga, and he attains eternal blissful life, which is transcendental to material happiness and which continues forever. Brahma Saukyam Tvananantam. Very good. అందుకే ప్రభుపాద రాశారు కదా, the material joy is limited, the spiritual happiness is unlimited. So this is the source, one of the source. SB 5.5.2. महत्सेवां द्वारमाहुर्विमुक्तेस् तमोद्वारं योषितं सङ्गिसङ्गं महान्तस्ते समचित्तप्रशान्त विमन्यवासहृदा साधवोये. One can attain the path of liberation from material bondage only by rendering service to highly advanced spiritual personalities. These personalities are impersonalists and devotees. Whether one wants to merge into the Lord's existence or wants to associate with the personality of Godhead, one should render service to the Mahatmas, great souls. For those who are not interested in such activities, who associate with people fond of women and sex, materialists, the path to hell is wide open. The Mahatmas are equipoised. They do not see any difference between one living entity and another. They are very peaceful and are fully engaged in devotional service. They are devoid of anger and they work for the benefit of everyone. They do not behave in an abominable way. Such people are known as Mahatmas. Srimad 5.5.5. पराभवस्तावदबोधजातो यावन्न जिज्ञासतात्मतत्त्वं यावत् क्रियस्तावदिदमनो वै कर्मात्मकं येन शरीरबन्धः. As long as one does not inquire about the spiritual values of life, one is defeated and subjected to miseries arising from ignorance, be it sinful or pious. Karma has its resultant actions. If a person is engaged in any kind of karma, his mind is called karmatmaka, colored with fruitive activity. As long as the mind is impure, consciousness is unclear. And as long as one is absorbed in fruitive activity, he has to accept a material body. 5.5.8. Pumsa striya mituni bhavam yetam tayormito hrudaya grandhim ahu ato gruha kshetra sutapta vittair janasya mohoyam ameti. The attraction between male and female is the basic principle of material existence. On the basis of this misconception, which ties together the hearts of the male and female, one becomes attracted to his body, home, property, children, relatives, and wealth. In this way, one increases life's illusions and thinks in terms of I and mine. 5.5, 5.5.18. गुरुर्न स स्यात् स्वजनो न स स्यात् पिता न स स्यात् जननी न स स्यात् दैवं न तस्यान्न पतिश्च स स्यान् नमो च येद्यः समुपेत मृत्युम्. One who cannot deliver his independence from the path of repeated birth and death should never become a spiritual master, a father, a husband, a mother, or worshipable demigod. Very good. Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th canto, 6th chapter, the activities of Lord Rishabhadeva. Text 5. कामो मन्युर्मदो लोभ शोकमोह भयादयाः कर्मबन्धश्च यन्मूला स्वीकुर्यात् को नु तद्बुधः. The mind is the root cause of lust, anger, pride, greed, lamentation, illusion, fear. Combined, these constitute bondage of fruitive activity. What learned man would put faith in the mind? Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th canto, 10th chapter, the distinction between Jada Bharata and Maharaja Rahugana. Text 17. नाहं विशङ्के सुरराजवज्रान् न त्रयक्षशूलान् न यमस्य दण्डात् नाग्न्यर्का सोमनिलवित्तपाश्च वित्तपास्र वित्तपास्त्राच् शङ्के भृशं ब्रह्मकुलावमानात्. My dear sir, I'm not at
నో ప్రభు, అది ఏంటంటే విత్త పాస్త్ర అని చదవాలి ప్రభు. ఈ సి కింద సి ఉంది కదా, శంకే,
Jai Jai.
కలిపి యాక్చువల్లీ
Thank you.
శంకే.
Hmm.
నాజ్ఞర్క సోమాల్ నిలవిత్త పాస్త్ర
Shanke. Okay, super.
శంకే భృశం బ్రహ్మకులావమాన.
नाहं विशङ्के सुरराजवज्रान् न त्रयक्षशूलान् न यमस्य दण्डात् नाग्न्यर्कसोमनिलवित्तपास्त्र शङ्के भृशं ब्रह्मकुलावमानात्. My dear sir, I am not at all afraid of the thunderbolt of King Indra, nor am I afraid of the serpentine piercing trident of Lord Shiva. I do not care about the punishment of Yamaraja, the superintendent of death, nor am I afraid of fire, scorching sun, moon, wind, nor the weapons of Kuvera. Yet I am afraid of offending a Brahmana. I am very much afraid of this. Again, 5th canto, the creative impetus, 12th chapter, conversation between Maharaja Rahuguna and Jadabharata. Text 12. Rahuganaital tapasa nayati न चेज्जया निर्वपानात् गृहाद्वा न छन्दास नैव जलाग्निसूर्ये विना महत्पादरजोऽभिषेकम्. My dear King Rahugana, unless one has the opportunity to smear his entire body with the dust of the lotus feet of great devotees, one cannot realize the absolute truth. One cannot realize the absolute truth simply by observing celibacy brahmacharya, strictly following the rules and regulations of householder life, leaving home as a vanaprastha, accepting sannyasa, or undergoing severe penances in winter by keeping oneself submerged in water or surrounding oneself in summer by fire and the scorching heat of the sun. There are many other processes to understand the absolute truth, but the absolute truth is only revealed to one who has attained the mercy of a great devotee. So that pure devotee got the mercy from another pure devotee. That another pure devotee got mercy from another. That is beauty of Shishya, Guru Shishya Sampradaya. That's where, very, very important to understand and very, very we need to follow in that. Last 3 verses. 5th canto, 18th chapter, the prayers offered to the Lord by the residents of Jambudvipam. Text 12. Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavatya kinchana sarvairgunaiस्तत्र samasate sura harao bhaktasya kuto mahadguna manoratena sati dhavatu bahi. Akinjan Prabhu is there, no? Okay. Akinjan Prabhu,
Yes, Prabhuji.
మీ పేరు ఈడ ఉంది ప్రభు, మరి ఏం చేద్దాం? అకించన.
Hare Krishna.
అకించన అంటే మీనింగ్ తెలుసు కదా, ఇక్కడ ఏముంది చూడండి. అకించన అంటే వితౌట్ ఎనీ మోటివ్. వెరీ వన్. Anyway, you are doing nicely in the center and various activities to Balavan Prabhu and helping us in all the time, last year and this year, for our tickets booking and everything taken care. Thank you. Love you again, Prabhu. All the demigods and their exalted qualities such as religion, knowledge, and renunciation become manifest in the body of one who has developed unalloyed devotion for the Supreme Personality of God, Vasudeva. On the other hand, a person devoid of devotional service and engaged in material activities has no good qualities, even if he is adept at the practice of mystic yoga or the honest endeavor of maintaining his family and relatives. He must be driven by his own mental speculations and must engage in the service of the Lord's external energy. How can there be any good qualities in such a man? So very important instructive. Last two verses, 5th canto, 19th chapter, a description of the island of Jambudvipam. Gayati Chedam. Text 12. कर्तास्य सर्गादिषु यो न बध्यते न हन्यते देहगतोऽपि दैहिकैः द्रष्टुर्न दृग्यस्य गुणैर्विदूष्यते तस्मै नमो सक्तविविक्तसाक्षिणे. Narada, the most powerful saintly sage, also worships Naranarayana by chanting the following mantra. The Supreme Personality of God is the master of the creation, maintenance, and annihilation of this visible cosmic manifestation. Yet he is completely free from false prestige, although to the foolish he appears to have accepted a material body like us. He is unaffected by bodily tribulations like hunger, thirst, and fatigue, although he is the witness who sees everything. His senses are unpolluted by the objects he sees. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto that unattached, pure witness of the world, the Supreme Soul, the personality of Godhead. Last verse. Text 24, same chapter. A description of the island of Jambudvipa. Nayatra Vaikuntakata Sudhapaga, Nasadavo Bhagavatastadashrayah, Nayatra Yajnesha Makha Mahotsava, Suresha Lokopi Navai Sevyatam. An intelligent person does not take interest in a place, even in the topmost planetary system, if the pure Ganges of topics concerning the Supreme Lord's activities does not flow there, if there are not devotees engaged in service on the banks of such a river of piety, or if there are no festivals of Sankirtan Yajna to satisfy the Lord, especially since Sankirtan Yajna is recommended in this age. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you so much, devotees, for the patiently hearing. We won't come back after a long time again on the 5th chapter. So again, one more time with the recitation, translation by this Mataji. Then you all who can be able to continue recitation. 11 slokas. ఒక ముగ్గురు నలుగురు ఎవరు చేయండి. 9:30 టైము. Until 9:30 we'll do.
సింగిల్ స్లైడ్ ఓపెన్ చేయండి కదా ప్రభు.
సింపుల్ చేయొచ్చు కానీ ఈ మాత ఆల్సో పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ భక్తి వైభవ. సో లెట్ హర్ కంటిన్యూ విత్ ద రిసైట్. హరి బోల్ మాతాజీ.
Yes, Prabhuji. SB 5.1 Lord Rishabhadeva's teachings to his sons. Rishabha Uvacha Nayam Deho Deha Bhajam Ruloke Kashtan Kamanarhate Ved Pujanye Tapo Divyam Putrakayena Sattvam Shuddhetyasmat Brahma Saukhyam Tvanantam. Lord Rishabhadeva told his sons, my dear boys, of all the living entities who have accepted material bodies in this world, one who has been awarded this human form should not work hard day and night simply for sense gratification, which is available for dogs and hogs that eat stool. One should engage in penance and austerity to attain the divine position of devotional service. By such activity, one's heart is purified and one attains this position, he attains eternal blissful life, which is transcendental to material happiness and which continues forever. Prabhuji, a small suggestion. When you are reading this translation, actually, if you have this Subodhini series, the translation by Gaurang Darshan Prabhuji is very easy to remember and reproduce, Prabhuji.
మరి ఇప్పుడు చెప్తారేం మాతాజీ?
అంటే నిన్నే మేము ఫిగర్ అవుట్ చేశాను ప్రభుజీ. అది దాంట్లో చదువుకోండి. ఇక్కడ ఇది ఇంత పెద్ద సెంటెన్స్ లో రాయడం కష్టం. సుబోధిని చదవండి, చాలా ఈజీగా ఉంది.
పెట్టండి స్క్రీన్ షాట్స్. జిడిడి గ్రూప్ పెట్టింది ఎందుకు మాతాజీ?
నేను పెడతాను ప్రభుజీ. I'll put ప్రభుజీ. I have the sheet, I'll send it.
షీట్ పంపియండి అని. అదే కరెక్ట్. నెక్స్ట్ వర్స్.
SB 5.5.2 Lord Rishabhadeva.
ఓ పని చేయండి, మీరు సుబోధిని నుంచే చదవండి దగ్గరుంటే.
సుబోధిని ఒక్క సెకండ్ ప్రభుజీ తీసుకొస్తాను.
మీరు సుబోధిని నుంచి డైరెక్ట్ ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ అక్కడ చదవండి, సో దట్ మనం విన్నట్టు కూడా ఉంటుంది.
yes ప్రభుజీ. అది ఒక Can I just 2 seconds? Can I open my laptop and start, Prabhuji, because I have the sheet with me.
నో
Correct.
ప్రాబ్లం. ఈలో మరి వేరే వాళ్ళు చదవమన్నా
చదవమని చెప్పండి లేకపోతే
50 శ్లోకాలు. ఓకే
50 శ్లోకాలు చేయమని చెప్పండి.
ఓకే సార్, డివోటీస్ ఎవరైతే రెడీగా ఉన్నారో ప్లీజ్ డూ ఇట్. మనకు రెడీగా ఉన్నాయి ఇలా. అన్ని ఒక దగ్గర ఉన్నాయి, చదవండి. 12 శ్లోకాస్.
సింగిల్ స్లైడ్ ఓపెన్ చేయండి ప్రభు.
ఇగో ఎస్,
నేను ట్రై చేస్తా ప్రభు. ऋषभ उवाच नयं देहो देहाभजाम्निलोके कष्टान् कामान् हरति विद्भुजं ये तपो दिव्यं पुत्रकायेन सत्वं शुध्ये तस्माद् ब्रह्मसौख्यं त्वनन्तं महत्सेवं द्वारं महोर्विमुक्तस्तमोद्वारं योषितं सङ्गिसङ्गं महन्तस्ते समासित्तप्रसन्ता विमन्यवा श्रुधः सहतवो ये पराभवस्त्वद् अबोधजातो यावन्न जिज्ञासत आत्मतत्त्वं यावत् क्रियस्त्वद् इदं मनो वै कर्मात्मकाम् येन शरीरबन्धा पुंसास्त्रिया मिथुनभवम् एतं तयोर्मितो हृदयग्रन्थिहौ अतो गृहक्षेत्रसुताप्तवित्ते ज्ञानस्य मोह्यहं ममेति गुरुर्न सस्यात् स्वजननो न सस्यात् पिता न सस्यात् जननी न सस्यात् दैवं न तत्सस्यान्न पतिश्च सस्यान् न मोक्षेदियं समुपेतमुच्यम्. कामो मनोर्मदो लोभः शोकमो
నార్మల్ శ్లోక. కామో మన్యుర్మదో లోభ, like that, whatever.
काममन्युर्मदो लोभः शोकमोह मदो लोभः शोकमोहभयादयः कर्मबन्धश्च यन्मूल्या स्वीकुर्यात् को नु बुधः नहं विंशङ्के सुराराजा वज्रान् न त्रयाक्षशूलन्न यमस्य दण्डात् न ज्ञानर्कसमोनिल वितपत् ಏನ್ ಪ್ರವೃತ್ತಿ ಸಮೋನಿಲ ವಿತಪತ್ರ
టీచర్ ఉన్నారా? టీచర్ లలిత్ మోహన్ ప్రభు. హరే కృష్ణ. ఆస్క్ టు అన్మ్యూట్. ఎక్కడ ఉన్నారు ప్రభు? లెట్ మీ సీ. ఓకే
సెకండ్ అహం విశంకే సురరాజ
శంకే సురరాజ వజ్రాన్
నయస్మస్య దండాత్
యముడు
నయమస్య దండాత్ నజ్ఞార్క సమనీల వితపత్ర
విత్తపాస్త్ర అస్త్రం అన్నమాట. విత్తపాస్త్ర. ఈ సిసి నేను కూడా ఈరోజు కొత్తగా తీసుకున్నా, మొన్న కరెక్ట్ ఫోకస్ చేయలేదు. శంకే వృషం బ్రహ్మ శంకే వదిలేదు.
శంకే వృషాం బ్రహ్మ కులావమానాత్ రఘుగణాన్ तपस्सनायति न सेजया निर्वपन गृह
गृहाद्
न छन्दस्य नैव जलाग्निसूर्यैर्विना महत्पदारजाभिषेकम् रजोभिषेकम् ययास्ति भक्तिर्भगवती अकिञ्चन सर्वैर्गुणैस्तत्र समस्तते शूरा हरावभक्ताः कुतो महद्गुण मनोरथे मनोरथे न सति द्वन्द्वो बहिः गायति चेदम् कर्तस्य सर्गादिशो यनो बध्यते न हन्यते देहगतोऽपि दैहिकैः द्रष्टुर्न दुर्यस्य गुणैर्विद्युष्यते तस्मै नमो शक्तिविविक्तसक्षिणि
साक्षि
साक्षिणि
साक्षी विटनेस साक्षी
न यत्र वैकुण्ठकथा सुधापगा न साधवो भगवतस्तदाश्रया न यत्र यज्ञेशमखा महोत्सव सुरेशलोकापि न सुरेशलोकापि न स्वै सेव्यतम्
सुरेशलोकोऽपि न वै स सेव्यते
सुरेशलोकोऽपि न स्वै सेव्यतम्
Super. Thank you so much for the effort. So for recitation. Thank you. Thank you. Mata, ready? Hare Krishna.
ప్రభుజీ కొన్ని నేను దాంట్లోని షేర్ చేసాను చూడండి గ్రూప్ లోని అది ఓపెన్ చేస్తే స్క్రీన్ మీరు అందరు చూడొచ్చు ఒకసారి అది కానీ నాకు ఫోటోలు తీసి టకటక పెట్టాను ఎందుకంటే నాకు ఆ ఫైల్ దీపామాతాజీ యట్ టు సెండ్ అనుకుంటాను అది yesterday we were revising so we found this easy way ఇంకా కొన్ని 2-3 ఫోటోస్ తీయాలి తీస్తే మిగతా అంతా కూడా పంపించేయచ్చు if you want I can recite or if you want someone else to take it we can you can do that as well Prabhuji. your wish.
ఓకే అట్లా పంపించారా
ఇప్పుడు చూడండి ప్రభుజీ దాంట్లోనే ఈజీగా ఉంది కదా
అదే అదే శ్లోకం
విడగొట్టారు ఆయన శ్లోకం విడగొట్టారు గుర్తుండడం ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది
సో అది సగం ఉంది కదా లెట్ మీ మళ్ళా పీడిఎఫ్ ఫార్మేట్ లో పంపలేదు
సరే ఇప్పుడు ప్రస్తుతం చేసామని చేసేస్తా ప్రభుజీ
చేయండి
ఓకే
మీరిద్దరు చదువుతున్నారా వెరీ నైస్
yesterday we said that we will do it అని చెప్పి we wanted to check how things are going so
అంతకుముందు కూడా మీరిద్దరు కంబైన్ స్టడీ చేసేవాళ్ళ
కొన్నిసార్లు చేసాం ప్రభుజీ నాట్ ఆల్వేస్
ఓకే వెరీ నైస్ అట్లీస్ట్ డూ ఇట్ ఫీజిబుల్ టైం వెరీ గుడ్ ఇది మళ్ళా చేస్తే
నాయం దేహో దేహ భాజాంజులోకే కష్టాన్ కామానర్హతే వేత్తు జాన్యే తపో దివ్యం పుత్రకాయేన సత్వం శుద్ధ్యేత్యస్మాత్ బ్రహ్మ సౌఖ్యం త్వనంతం. Lord Rishabhdeva told his sons, "My dear boys, of all the living entities who have accepted material bodies in this world, one who has been awarded this human form should not work hard day and night simply for sense gratification, which is available even for dogs and hogs that eat stool. One should engage in penance and austerity to attain the divine position of devotional service. By such activity, one's heart is purified, and one attains this position, he attains eternal blissful life, which is transcendental to material happiness and which continues forever." SP 5.5.2 Lord Rishabhdeva's teachings to his sons. Mahat sevan dvaram aho muktes tamodvaram yoshitam sangi sangam mahantaste samachitta prashanta Vimanyavasu Hruda Sadhavu Ye. One can attain the path of liberation from material bondage only by rendering service to highly advanced spiritual personalities. These personalities are impersonalists and devotees. Whether one wants to merge into the Lord's existence or wants to associate with the personality of Godhead, one should render service to the Mahatmas. For those who are not interested in such activities, who associate with people fond of women and sex, the path to hell is wide open. The Mahatmas are equipoised. They do not see any difference between one living entity and another. They are very peaceful and are fully engaged in devotional service. They are devoid of anger and they work for the benefit of everyone. They do not behave in any abominable way. Such people are known as Mahatmas. SB 5.5.5 Lord Rishabhadeva's teachings to his sons. Parabhavastavad abodhajato yavanya jignasata atmatattvam yavat kriyastavadidam manovai karmatmakam yena sharira bandha. As long as one does not inquire about the spiritual values of life, one is defeated and subjected to miseries arising from ignorance. Be it sinful or pious, karma has its resultant actions. If a person is engaged in any kind of karma, his mind is called karmatmaka, colored with fruitive activity. As long as the mind is impure, consciousness is unclear, and as long as one is absorbed in fruitive activity, he has to accept a material body. SP 5.5.8 Lord Rishabhadeva's teachings to his sons. Pumsa striyami thuni bhavametam tayormito hridaya granthi mahuhu atho griha kshetra sutapta vittair janasya moho yam aham mameti. The attraction between male and female is the basic principle of material existence. On the basis of this misconception, which ties together the hearts of male and female, one becomes attracted to his body, home, property, children, relatives, and wealth. In this way, one increases life's illusion and thinks in terms of I and mine. SB 5.5.18 Lord Rishabhadeva's teachings to his sons. Guru na satsat svajano na satsat pita na satsat janani na satsat daivam na tatsyan na patischa satsyan namo chayetye samupeta mrityum. One who cannot deliver his dependents from the path of repeated birth and death should never become a spiritual master, a father, husband, a mother, or a worshipable demigod. 5.6.5 The activities of Lord Rishabhadeva. Kamo manyul madho lobha shoka moha bhayadayaha karma bandhascha yanmula svikuriyet konu tadbuddha. The mind is the root cause of lust, anger, pride, greed, lamentation, illusion, and fear. Combined, these constitute bondage to fruitive activity. What learned man would put faith in the mind? 5.10.17 The discussion between Jadabharta and Maharaj Rahugana. Naham vishanke suraraja vajran natrayaksha sulaanayamasya dandat nagniyarkasoma nila విత్త ఇది మాత్రం కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఉంటుంది ప్రభుజీ నాకు ఎప్పుడు
నా
అగ్ని అర్క సోమ నీలప విత్త పాశ్ర
చి అనేది సిసి ఈ సిసి మిక్స్డ్
ఓకే
ఈసి శంకి
Okay.
Okay.
Agnyarka Soma Nila Vitta Soma Nila Vitta Pasha Shanke.
नाग्न्यर्क सोमा निलवित्तपास्त्र
Okay.
शङ्के वृषं ब्रह्मकुलावम्
Na Agnyarka Soma Nila. Nagnarka. Okay. Nagnarka. Okay. Nagnarka Soma Nila Vitta Pasha.
Soma Nilavit.
Okay.
Actually, మనం విడిగా words లో practice చేయాలి కదా.
Okay. వచ్చిండ్రు ఇప్పుడు. నాగ్ని ఆర్క సోమా నిలవిత్త పాశ్రా శంఖే భృశం బ్రహ్మ కులావమానాత్. My dear sir, I am not at all afraid of the thunderbolt of King Indra, nor I am afraid of the serpentine piercing trident of Lord Shiva. I do not care about the punishment of Yamaraja, the superintendent of death, nor am I afraid of fire, scorching sun, moon, wind, or the weapons of Kuvera. Yet I am afraid of offending a Brahmana. I am very much afraid of this. 5:12:12 Conversation between Maharaja Rahugana and Jadabharta. Rahugana tapasa nayeti na chejya nirvapanad grahadva na chandasi naiva jalagni suryai Veena Mahatpadarajobhishekam. My dear King Rahugana, unless one has the opportunity to smear his entire body with the dust of the lotus feet of great devotees, one cannot realize the absolute truth. One cannot realize the absolute truth simply by observing celibacy, brahmacharya, strictly following the rules and regulations of household life, leaving home as vanaprastha, accepting sannyasa or undergoing severe penances in winter by keeping oneself submerged in water or surrounding oneself in summer by fire and the scorching heat of the sun. There are many other processes to understand the absolute truth, and the absolute truth is only revealed to the one who has attained the mercy of a great devotee. 5:18:12 The prayers offered to the Lord by the residents of Jambudvipa. Yasyaspi bhakte bhagavatya kinchana sarvairgunaistatra samasutta harava bhaktyasya kuto mahatguna mano rathena stidavato bahihi. All the demigods and their exalted qualities such as religion, knowledge, and renunciation become manifest in the body of one who has developed unalloyed devotion with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vasudeva. On the other hand, a person devoid of devotional service and engaged in material activities has no good qualities. Even if he is adept at the practice of mystic yoga or the honest endeavor of maintaining his family and relatives, he must be driven by his own material speculation and must engage in the service of the Lord's external energy. How can there be any good qualification in such a man? Uh, 5:19:12 A description of the island of Jambudvipa. Gayati Chedam. Kartasya sargadishu yo na bhadyate nahanyate dehagato pidaihikai drashturnadrigyasya gunai vidushyate tasmai namo shakta vivikta sakshine. Narada, the most powerful saintly sage, also worships Narayana by chanting the following mantra. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is the master of creation, maintenance, and annihilation of this visible cosmic manifestation. Yet he is completely free from false prestige. Although to the foolish he appears to have accepted material body like us, he is unaffected by bodily tribulations like hunger, thirst, and fatigue. Although he is witness who sees everything, his senses are unpolluted by the objects he sees. let me offer my respectful obeisances unto that unattached pure witness of the world, the Supreme Soul, the personality of Godhead. 5.19.24, a description of the island of Jambudvipa. Na yatra vaikunta katha sudhapaga, na sadhavo bhagavatas tadashriya, na yatra yagnishamakha mahotsava, suresha loko pinavai sasevyatam. An intelligent person does not take interest in the place, even in the topmost planetary system, if the pure Ganges of the topics concerning the Supreme Lord's activity does not flow there, if there are not devotees engaged in service of on the banks of a river of piety, if there are no festivals of Sankirtan Yajna to satisfy the Lord, especially since Sankirtan Yajna is recommended in this age. Thank you, Prabhuji. Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna, Giriraj Prabhu. Today we explained actually today 9:40.
హరిబోల్ ప్రభు
Prabhuji, అయిపోయింది.
అయిపోయిందా? థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ డివోటీస్. చేయండి. యాక్చువల్గా ఐ హ్యావ్ అనదర్ 20-30 minutes టు గో అవుట్. మీ ఎనీబడి ఎవరు ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళందరూ చేయండి కదా. మళ్ళీ రాము ఇక్కడికి వస్తాము తర్వాత మేబీ లెటర్ చేస్తారా? హరిబోల్
పోతే వాయిస్ ప్రింట్ పెడితే ఓకేనా? వాయిస్ ప్రింట్ మీకు యూ కెన్.
ఎవరున్నారా అంతేలే. మీరు ఒక్కరే కదా చేసి అందరు వెళ్ళిపోయారు. ఎవ్రీబడి డన్. లక్కీ లలిత్ మన్ యు వాంట్ టు డు ఒకసారి
No
చేస్తారా?
Prabhu, no.
ప్రభుజీ ఇస్ ప్రో ప్రభుజీ. మీరు లలిత్ మోహన్ ప్రభుజీ ప్రాక్టీస్ కడుగుతున్నారు.
ప్రభుది ప్రో ప్రో ఐఎమ్ నోవీస్ ఎనీవే.
అరే మాధవ్ ప్రభు రానియండి ప్రభు, ఎత్తకండి పైకి.
లావణ్య మీరు చేయండి ఇక. ఎవరు లేరు, అందరూ అయిపోయింది.
వాయిస్ ప్రింట్ పెట్టినా ఇప్పుడు చేయనా?
చేయండి నాకు టైం లేదు. 10 o'clock వెళ్తారు.
Lord Rishabhadeva was teaching to his sons, Srimad Bhagavatam 5.5.1. Rishabha Uvacha Nayam Deho Deha Bhaja Mriloke Kastan Kaman Arhati Ved Pujamye Tapo Divyam Putra Kayena Sattvam Shuddhya Yasmad Brahma Saukyam Tvanantam Mahasevam Dvaramahur Vimukte Tamodvaram Yoshitam Sangi Sangam Mahantaste Samachitta Prashanta Vimanyavaso Shadasadavo Ye Parabhavasthavadaboda Jato Yavanna Jignasata Atma Tattvam Yavat Kriyastavadidam Manovai Karmatmakam Yena Sharira Bandha पुंशस्त्रियामे तु निभावमेता तयोर्मितोषोदयग्रन्थिमाहु अतो गृहक्षेत्रसुताप्तवित्तै जनस्य मोहोऽयमहं ममेति गुरु न सस्यात् स्वजनो न सस्यात् पिता न सस्यात् जननी न सस्यात् दैवं न तस्यात् न पति च सस्यात् नमो चयेत्या समुपेत मृत्युम् कामो मन्युर्मदो लोभा शोकमोहाभयादया कर्मबन्धस्य यन्मूला स्वीकुर्यात् को नु तद्बुधा नाहं विशङ्के सुरराजवज्रा न त्रयाक्षशूला न यमस्य दण्डा नाग्नार्कसोमानिलवेत्तपास्त्रा शङ्के वृषां ब्रह्म ब्रह्मकुलावमानात् रहुगणैतपसा नयाति रहुगणैतपसा नयाति न चेचयानेर्व स्वपनात् गृहात् वा न छन्दसा नैव जलाग्निसूर्यै विना महत्पादरजोऽभिषेकं यस्यास्ति भक्तिर्भगवत्य किञ्चन सर्वैः गुणैः तत्र समासते सुरा हरावभक्तस्य कुतो महद्गुण मनोरथेना सति तावतो बहिः गायति चेदं कर्तास्य सर्गादिषु यो न बध्यते न हन्यते देहगतोऽपि दैहिकै द्रष्टो न दृग्यस्य गुणैर्विदुष्यते तस्मै नमो शक्तविविक्तसाक्षिणे न यत्र वैकुण्ठकथा सुधापगा न साधवो भागवत तदाश्रया न यत्र यज्ञेशमकामहोत्सवा सुरेशलोकोऽपि न वै ससेव्यताम् हरे कृष्ण
హరే కృష్ణ. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. మైండ్కి వచ్చింది డివోటీస్. విన్నారా కోకిల గానం? కోకిల గానం బాగుంది లావణ్య. మరి వై యూ డిడెంట్ రిజిస్టర్ ఫర్ భక్తి వైభవ? హరే కృష్ణ.
I'll follow your footsteps.
ఫుట్ స్టెప్స్ కాదు కానీ
I want to follow your footsteps.
follow footsteps of Acharyas. Prabhupada. Anyway, thank you so much. Nicely recited. Andar gila, thank you so much. Sapan Prabhu hearing, Muralidhar Prabhu hearing, Lalit Prabhu teaching, Lavanya reciting, and Vanimata reciting, and other devotees. Thank you so much. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaः. Ananta koti vaishnavvrinda ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Gaur Hari Premanande.
Hare Krishna.
See you all tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Monday.